What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. If this is your first time tuning in, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily shows that we have right here covering PlayStation and Xbox, all the latest information there, as well as reviews. So we're back at it again, and it's funny. It's so funny. Yesterday's stream definitely turned up the heat, and I see a lot of people on Twitter talking about me, saying this and that, or whatever the case may be. And it's funny because people making videos talking about me. It's funny. It's so funny to me because it's like that's the only way you can get your point across. But at the same time, you know, you have these salty fanboys that are saying this and they're saying that. But it's okay. It's okay, because you know what? Everybody don't really pay attention to the stream. They want to clip whatever they want to clip. They want to hear what they want to hear. And it's funny because at the end of the day, what Microsoft's end goal is, it's very apparent to me that we're okay with Microsoft monopolizing the industry. We're okay with the mindset of Microsoft doing what they are doing, and it's okay, right? Because Microsoft can't do no wrong, right? But if this was Sony or Nintendo or anybody else, yeah, it will be it will be the end, right? It will be the end for sure, because yeah, nobody can get away with stuff like Microsoft. And it just shows you how one-sided the fan base is. Yeah, that is just the reality. And so I'm seeing all these tweets. I'm seeing big channels, small channels, and the likes are throwing their 2 cents on everything. Oh, Marlon this, Marlon that, Marlon this, Marlon that. And at the end of the day, it's like, well, you can't have an opinion, you know? And also, not even just to the opinion side of things, we just learned, because of this ABK deal, the agenda, the true intentions of Microsoft wanting to monopolize the industry, wanting to buy every single freaking studio out there. Phil Spencer coming out, well, was it not that long ago, basically saying that, oh, yeah, Sony and Nintendo is not our main competitors or anything like that. It's Apple and Amazon and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is they're worried about Sony, right? They're trying to get, their main rival is Sony. They're trying to get Sony out of business. They're trying to spin Sony out of business. Now, that particular email from Matt Booty from back in 2019 shows you the mindset of Microsoft. But no. We want to damage control every single thing. No. Marlon is just bashing Xbox, and oh, no. He's going back to his fanboy ways, and oh, no, this and that, right? But it's like, you're not allowed to be level-headed. You're not allowed to call stuff out as you see it. You see the battle of what's going on right now with the FTC and Microsoft because they're so freaking greedy. No, we want to keep buying more. I don't understand. How is it that this is okay? Not even 2 years later, you bought Bethesda, not even 2 years. Now you're going to go buy another publisher, and then now you're going to go buy another, and it's okay. It's the insane part about this is that this is okay. This is okay because, oh, you say you want Sony, you say you want Microsoft to compete, but not like this. I don't want Microsoft to compete like this. This is not how you compete. You don't compete buying every damn thing. You don't compete like that. That's not how you compete. You compete by doing what? By building great games, by managing. It shows you how shallow-minded people are. It shows you how delusional people are. That is not how you compete. You don't compete by buying. You compete by having your own freaking studios being managed correctly so that they can put out quality stuff, so that they can go up against Sony. That's how you compete. You don't compete by buying. You don't. That's not how this works. It's like they want to buy. I am telling you, if you look back at, what was it, 2019, 2021, back then, right? The mindset of Microsoft. Oh, yeah, Matt Booty. Oh, yeah, that is old. Oh, yeah, that email is old. Oh, it's old, huh? But you're not going to admit that in court. You're not going to admit the agenda, the true agenda, the true intentions that you guys had to get Sony out of business, right? Nah, it's old. Everybody, all the Xbox fanboys. Oh, no, it's old. Oh, yeah, that is old. That is old. But I'm telling you, if this was Sony, if this was Nintendo, you would not hear the end of it. You would not hear the end of it, right? And both sides right now is in turmoil. People are not happy with PlayStation because they're not happy with the PS5 showcase, right? They're not happy with that. People want Sony to show what they have in the barrel when it comes to their first party stuff, right? Microsoft is just buying, and not paying attention to quality, right? Showing games way too freaking early. Oh, let's see here. Perfect Dark, early stages of development. Oh, we don't see that to talk about. Episodic like freaking Quantum Break, like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Really? A first-person iconic shooter like Perfect Dark. Oh, let me see. That's already a freaking train wreck. Oh, no, but we don't see that to talk about. What we do see is what we want to see and what we want to hear. So if you're not sugarcoating things, if you're not calling things out, I see it now. I see what people want. People want you to be fake. They want you to be fake. They want you to, oh, yeah. Ooh, bravo, Microsoft, bravo. Every single thing. Bravo, Microsoft, bravo. They don't want you to call things out, right? No. Everything needs to be fake. They want you to be fake. Oh, you're supposed to be neutral. I thought you're supposed to be neutral. I thought you're supposed to be open-minded. There's no faking this. There's no way around this. The truth is the truth. Microsoft needs to turn things around. They have to. You cannot turn things around by telling me, okay, let's just say the article that we were reading from Tweaktown yesterday pertaining to the ABK situation, right? The list of games, not list of games, but list of studios that Microsoft was trying to buy. Over 100. And we still don't look at that and say, wow, Microsoft is really trying to buy everybody. That is insane. That is a problem. No. Oh, only thing we see to talk about is, oh, Marlon raging. Marlon is having a mental breakdown. Marlon is this. Marlon is that. But you're not looking at the main context. You're not looking at what's being said, how this is going to affect our industry. The fact that Microsoft had that mindset lets you know their true intentions. Lets you know how much of a snake they are. On one hand, they're trying to be the good guy, but on the other hand, they're sitting here trying to wipe the whole industry freaking clean. They're trying to monopolize the industry, and we so freaking blind, and we still blind. So make your little lame tweets, right? And make your little videos, because I'm going to keep on doing me. I don't care about subscribers. I don't care who want to unsubscribe, who want to subscribe. I'm going to be me. You don't like it? This ain't the place for you. Simple as that. I'm just going to be straightforward and honest with you guys. You don't like it? Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Tell Microsoft to do a better job with their games. Half of these games. Oh, let's see here. I saw people out there talking about they're getting rid of their Series X. Okay, why are you getting rid of your Series X? Oh, I'm tired of waiting on Microsoft. Half of these freaking games that they end up showing from years ago or revealing years ago ain't coming out no time soon. Series X is going to be obsolete by the time these games comes out. I mean, how much of a joke that is. The Series X ain't even being pushed to its fullest potential. The Series X ain't even scratching the surface yet. Half of these freaking games ain't even gonna come out on Series X, but we don't see that to talk about. Huh? It's funny. The Series X, people are getting rid of their Series X. Why is that? Because half of these games are not coming out anytime freaking soon. They revealed Perfect Dark, what? Back in when? What, 2 years ago? Right? And that game ain't coming out 2025, 2026. When is Elder Scrolls coming out? Oh, let's see. Almost 6 years from damn now. Yeah, we don't see that to talk about. Fable. Oh, let's see. Holiday 2020. Get out, man. I'm so sick of people, man. I'm so sick, bro. We don't see that to talk about. Huh? We don't see how long these games are taking to be developed. And when we finally see them, they look like garbage. Like they don't even look next generation. Unoptimized. Not even running right. You know what I'm saying? Not even on par with the quality of Nintendo and Sony. We don't see that to look at and talk about. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're just bashing Xbox. Hey. You know what I'm saying? That's all you see. You don't see the passion. You don't see the dedication. You don't see that the fact that I'm calling them out so that we all as gamers can have a better experience. We don't see that. So go ahead. I told y'all I don't care. Go ahead with your little videos and your little tweets. I don't care. I don't. People want me to respond, make video responses. I don't care. Make your videos. I'm going to keep calling Microsoft out. You don't like it? Sorry. You shouldn't be here. Period. End of story. It's like the same thing is happening right in front of our eyes and we don't see it. He's a Sony fanboy. Oh, okay. If I was a Sony fanboy, why should I give a damn about Microsoft? Why? Why should I care about what views? Really? We're going to talk about views? Oh, you're a Sony fanboy because all you care about is views. Really? Views? We talk about views? I don't even get enough views. The little views that I do get, I'm thankful for it. I'm actually appreciative of the views that I get. But me being a Sony fanboy, why would I hate on Microsoft? What's the benefit of hating on Microsoft? Right? Microsoft ain't even pulling their weight. Like, talking about Microsoft is a waste of time. Actual waste of time. The only reason why people even talk about Microsoft right now, well, it's because people are frustrated and tired of them taking L after L after L, right? And obviously Sony is involved in the situation, right? Well, no, you're a Sony fanboy. It's like you can't just be a concerned gamer. It's like you can't have the mindset of a gamer to say, you know what, Marlon? Man, I can see where he's coming from a gamer perspective. Because Microsoft is doing the same thing that they've been doing since the Xbox One generation. They're not doing anything different. They're not catering to their studios. They're not managing their studios correct. The games are taking even longer to be developed. 10 years development cycle. It's getting harder and harder to do these streams every day. It really is getting harder and harder. It's like no matter what you do, no matter what you say, it falls on deaf ears. It's like nothing that you do is going to be good. Everything is all bad. It's all bad because you're just hating. Trust me, hating is a whole complete different thing. Wanting something or someone to do better, criticizing someone, right, out of love or out of care, that's completely different. So what do I get out of hating on Xbox? What do I get out of bashing Xbox? Please tell me. Because if you tell me views, I'm going to laugh in your face. Because there's channels out there that really hardcore bashes Xbox and gets way more views than me. So please, please, please enlighten me. What kind of benefit am I getting? Microsoft ain't sending me no products for free. So what other benefits do I get? Rather than just wasting my time and energy and breath for nothing. We'll just waste the time. Just coming on here and wasting my time talking about Xbox and wanting Xbox to do better. That's it. And we're going to move away from this ABK situation. And it's going to be the same thing. We're going to keep on getting garbage and garbage and garbage and garbage. Continuously getting garbage. Continuously getting these unpolished freaking games, right? Uncooked games, because no, we want to sit here and cheer on every single thing that Microsoft does instead of calling them out. Same thing with Sony. Sony don't get a pass from me, right? I've called Sony out numerous times about their anti-consumer practices, going back on what they said they were not going to do numerous freaking times. There's a lot of things I don't agree with when it comes to Sony. But no, you're a true pony. You're a true pony because you're what they say, you're a top class pony for calling this stuff out. This whole ABK FTC is a freaking disaster. It literally is a train wreck, right? Exposing Microsoft. Like all these emails are coming out about Microsoft want to get Sony out of business, and we are okay with this. Oh yeah. We want competition. You call this competition? No. Seriously, sit down and listen to what I'm saying. You call this competition? One company is sitting here trying to buy up the whole entire industry and leaving the other company with no leg to stand on. That's what you call competition? Buying every single thing that Sony... I keep telling people this. There's a difference with what Sony is doing versus what Microsoft is doing. Sony is doing... What? What is Sony doing? Third-party deals. Buying studios that they had relationships with for years. Right? That's been developing games on their platform for years. That's the type of move that Sony makes. They only buy studios that they feel like they had a long-standing relationship, right, with for years, right? And they had partnerships with for years. There's a big difference there. Them going around inking deals with Bethesda, inking deals with Square and Ubisoft and whoever, EA, whoever else, right? For some time exclusivity, right? Oh, where's the evidence about Starfield? Sony was trying to buy out Starfield or trying to buy the IP. I see people going around talking about Sony was trying to buy Starfield. What? That makes zero sense. Where's the evidence of them buying Starfield or was attempting to buy Starfield? Oh no, what Microsoft ended up doing? Panicked and buy a whole entire publisher because they're like, oh, okay, no. We don't want Sony to come out here and have Starfield time exclusive to PlayStation fans. You guys are the same one that's sitting here crying. Don't blame me. Don't blame the messenger. You PlayStation fans out here crying about how Microsoft is sitting here buying up everything and taking everything away from you guys. And then at the same time, it's like y'all don't want to stand up and say nothing. Y'all don't want to stand up when Microsoft sit here and buy up everything. Like Jim Ryan said, right? All this stuff that Microsoft is doing, buying up all these publishers, whether it's time exclusivity just for Game Pass or whatever the case may be, it's still exclusivity. It's still a form of exclusivity, and we don't even freaking see that. Oh, people will bring up, oh, Spider-Man and Wolverine ain't coming to ain't coming to Xbox. Wolverine and Spider-Man and Horizon and all these games and Gran Turismo is not on Xbox. So is Gears. So is Halo. Do I need to keep going? So is Starfield. So is Redfall. What? We can't be for real. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Right? But we as gamers, we have to draw the line. We have to draw the line. We have to draw the line and be like, you know what? Enough is enough. Microsoft, you need to stop freaking buying so that we PlayStation fans or Nintendo fans can get these games, right? We can get these games. Nobody's stopping Microsoft from doing time exclusivity. No, they don't want to do time exclusivity. What they want to do is buy planets. They want to buy entire publishers, entire organizations, and just make it solely for their freaking console, right? Time exclusivity is not even the same on the level of buying publishers. And we still defending this crap. This is the reason why gaming is going to continue to be garbage and trash. Gaming is not like what it used to be back in the 360 PS3 era. It's not even close. Gaming is rubbish at this point. Literal garbage, because everybody is fighting against each other. Oh, this console is more powerful than the other. You know, oh, my console is better because my console offers this and this and this and this and this, right? Nobody ain't saying nothing. Nobody ain't speaking up. And if you do decide that you're going to speak up, oh no, you're the bad guy. You're the lone wolf. You're the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You trying to bring down Xbox. You think Microsoft cares about me? For all the concerns that I have as a gamer, calling them out and trying to get them to focus on the game. You see the problem with everybody right now? What's happening with everybody? Every single person right now is focusing on this ABK deal. Every single person is watching the trial, right? With the FTC, Jim Ryan's, trial, and whatever the case may be. Everybody is so fixated about this freaking stinking ABK deal. Nobody is focusing on video games. Barely focusing on video games, right? That's all we're focusing on. ABK. So you're telling me, is this what y'all want? If this deal goes through, this is one of the parts where I draw the line as a gamer, because I'm sick and tired of hearing about this ABK deal. And it's affecting us, all of us gamers, because Microsoft cannot get to really do what they're supposed to be doing. And Sony can't get to do what they're supposed to be doing, because both companies are holding back, right? Because acquisitions after, is this what y'all want? Really? Is this what y'all want? Do I need to do a poll on this? Is this what y'all really, really want? Every year, every 2 years, Microsoft is buying up another. Is this what y'all really want? Y'all call this gaming? Is this what gaming is all about? So this is all about just buying, and everybody is okay with that. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. But no, I'm telling you, if Sony was doing it, man, everybody would be making positive tweets. Everybody would be making positive videos. Oh, man, go subscribe to Marlon, man. He's going in on Sony. Yeah. If it's Sony, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Sony needs to go. Remember what everybody was saying? Yeah. Sony, Microsoft is exposing Sony. Sony needs to go. Sony is bad for gaming. Remember that? No, Microsoft is so great. They're so great for gaming, but Sony is trash. Sony needs to go. Right. Rightfully so. And I don't know. I just don't know what's going to happen. Because the games that we are wanting to play, we're not going to play those games anytime soon. And we don't even realize that. We're not going to be able to play these games anytime soon. We're going to have a whole new generation before Perfect Dark. Maybe it might come out. Maybe it's in early stages of development. A game that was announced, 2 years ago at this point? Early stages of development. So that ain't coming out no time soon. Fable, no time soon. That's what y'all boys need to be talking about. The video games. The video games are suffering because Microsoft don't care. They don't care about the games. All they care about is acquisitions. How much can we buy? How much can we buy? We don't care about the qualities of these games. We don't care about our development studios. How much can we buy? How can we get Sony off the board? Let's play the Monopoly chess. How can we clear everybody out the game? We don't care about the games. Where is Everwild at? Where's that game at? Let me see. From 2019? 4 years later? Where is that game at? No, we don't see that to talk about. Right? Where's Everwild? Nobody. No, that game is dead right now. Dead. Nobody knows what's going on with that game. Oh, let's see here. All the nonsense rumors. Oh, Gears of War collection in 4K 60. Remastered in 4. Where's that at? Where is Killer Instinct at? Where is what's that other game called again? Scalebound. Supposedly they were thinking about it. Allegedly. Where's all the games at? Where's Conquer at? Huh? Where's those games at? State of Decay 3 ain't no time soon. We're going to be in a whole new generation. A whole new generation before State of Decay 3 comes out. We don't see that to talk about. Freaking pathetic and stupid. Moronic foolishness. Garbage. We don't see that to talk about. One game cannot save Xbox. I mean, at this doggone point, man, Microsoft needs a gazillion Starfields to save Xbox. Starfield is the only promising game that they have right now on the table. The only promising game. They don't have anything else. And may God have mercy on Starfield. Because if Starfield fails, well, there you go. And I'm talking about in the eyes of reviewers, in the eyes of the critics. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. That's what we need to talk about is the video games. We're so freaking delusional on this ABK stuff. Who cares about this ABK stuff? You make it seem like this ABK deal goes through. It's going to be so great. Playing all these Activision Blizzard King deal games is just going to make Xbox so great. When they can't even manage. They can't even manage. They don't even know about talent. The foundation of gaming is rotten. It's rotting away. Because we got too much fanboys that are just blinded by fakeness. And everybody wants something to fall on. Everybody wants an easy way out of this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not. I'm always going to be different from everybody else. It doesn't matter what you say about me. You don't have to like me. You don't even have to be here. You have other things that you could be doing. Seriously. But I'm always going to stand up for what's right. I'm always going to advocate for what's right until Microsoft change and do what they're supposed to do with their studios and put out high quality games so everybody can be happy, not just the casuals. Because right now, Xbox is the casual box and the value box. Hardcore stuff is out the window. I saw somebody made a comment yesterday. Oh, you sitting here pointing stuff about Barbie and this and that. But I guarantee you, if your daughter was 7 years old and stuff like that, you would buy it for her. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay. It's just damage control in the situation. Is that why is that really all Xbox is about? Buying controllers and buying stuff for our kids, or what? Is that really all Xbox is really about? What about us? The people that grew up on Xbox from like years ago, from day one. What about us? Oh, no, forget about us. It's a whole new generation now. So Microsoft don't need to go as hard. No, we can just get 30 FPS games on the world's most powerful console, and that's okay. Because it's too big. 3 years in. So how is Elder Scrolls going to run? Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops. That's not going to be on Series X. That's going to be on the next Xbox. State of Decay 3. All these freaking games, right? Going to be on the next Xbox. Sorry you bought into a lie. I'm sorry you bought into a lie. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Don't blame me because you bought the Series X and you were expecting Microsoft to deliver the goods in terms of 60 FPS games being. Don't blame me for your 30 FPS box. Don't blame me. You want to sit there and play XYZ shooting game at 30 FPS? Be my guest. That's your damn business. That's not mine. Be my guest. Each his own. I'm done trying to convince you otherwise. You should want better. You should strive for better. Right? Why do you think people game on PC so much? Because they want better fidelity. They want better performance. Nobody wants to sit here and play a game at 30 FPS in 2023. That's your damn business. That's not mine. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. That's your business. You bought a $500 box. You were lied to. You bought into the lies. Don't blame me. That's your prerogative. You're your own man. You're your own woman. You make decisions on your own. We all got lied to, right? So if you want to sit there and accept and soak up every single thing that Microsoft is doing, be my guest because I don't care. Simple as that. You know that Microsoft can do better, but you're not trying to push them to do better. Microsoft, this is unacceptable. If everybody can stand up as much as they stand up for Halo Infinite, Microsoft would be a better publisher. I'm going to put some respect on my own doggone name because nobody ain't going to do it. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to put some respect on my own name. Don't need nobody else to put respect on my name. If everybody can call out my, you notice when gamers come together and call stuff out, things change instantly. No. We got these fanboys. Here they are. Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Phil. Thank you. Woo! 30 FPS for Starville. Yeah. We don't see no problem with it, Phil. Keep on going with your bad self, Phil. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Phil. Yeah. 30 FPS, baby. Redfall 30. Oh, acceptable, Phil. Yes, Phil. Thank you so much, Phil. Yeah, 30 FPS, baby. On the world's most powerful freaking console, baby. Woo, Phil. Yeah. Yeah, there's no room for improvement, Phil. Just keep on doing what you do, Phil. Get them acquisitions, Phil. Get it. Go get it, Phil. Go buy Take-Two. Go buy EA. Go buy Ubisoft. Matter of fact, listen, buy all of PlayStation Studios. We don't freaking care, Phil. Thank you so much, Phil, for Game Pass, man. If it wasn't for you, Phil, we wouldn't have Game Pass right now, Phil. Man, listen. Listen, Phil. Listen. I love these 30 FPS games, man. Thank you so much, Phil. Appreciate you, Phil. Yeah. Because we got a bunch of yes boys. Yeah, that's what we got. We don't have nobody having the heart of a lion. We don't have nobody in gaming that have the heart of a lion. No. We don't. Because all we do is hide behind our plastic boxes. We scared. We scared. If every single person that called out Microsoft for Halo Infinite, the way how they showed off Halo Infinite, looking like an Xbox 360 game, right? When they first showed it off. And Xbox channels made videos, PlayStation channels made everybody was making videos. What did Microsoft end up doing? Delaying the game. They delayed the game. Nah, we don't want to come together. We too scared. All we care about is acquisitions. That's all we care about. We don't care about the games. We care about acquisitions, because acquisitions is going to fix everything. Buying up big publishers is going to fix everything, right? It's going to make Xbox be great again. It's over 9,000. Should be ashamed of yourselves. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It said, Peter with the $5 says, Marlon, I don't understand how Microsoft buys up everything, but they still come out with crap quality games. It don't even matter, Peter. It don't even matter, because no, what my stream yesterday with all the tweets, right? With all the video responses to my stream yesterday, all people get out of it was Marlon was having a mental breakdown. But you don't see what Microsoft is doing. You don't see the true intentions. You don't see the mindset of Microsoft. I told you guys yesterday, 100 plus studios and developers they were trying to buy up, and publishers. They were trying to buy everybody, every single body, every single studio, every single publisher they were trying to buy. Oh, you didn't see the title of this? They were even trying to buy a PlayStation studio. What? And we don't see this to talk about? We don't think that this is a problem? Microsoft, can you stop buying and focus on the already so many studios that you currently do have? Can you focus on the games and make sure that the games are looking right and looking at their best, and not let a Redfall situation happen again? Can we do that and stop buying? Because the more you buy is the more you're taking attention away from leadership. What do you mean by that? Because Phil Spencer, instead of him overseeing all these studios alongside with Matt Booty, well, he's so busy because he has to get on the jet and he has to go to the courthouse to go fight for another freaking deal. Is that what y'all want? That's whack. Is that what y'all want Microsoft to do? How are they going to beat Sony? How are they going to beat Sony? Oh, let me see. How they're going to beat Sony is not pound for pound, not game for game. Nah, that's not how they're going to beat them. What they're going to do is they're going to take everything away from Sony. I don't understand. How is that right? Ladies and gentlemen, how is that right? You're taking away everything you're wanting to take away. If this was a world that monopoly does not exist, Microsoft will own every single thing. Is that what y'all want? How is that fun? How is that great? One company have so much power. Is that what y'all want? Y'all really want $1 trillion company to have so much freaking power? They can't even sit down and make great software to go up against their rival Sony, right? We want that rivalry between the two, like how they were in the 360 PS3 generation. That's over with now. That generation is never coming back. That fight that Microsoft had in them, focusing on the games and the gamer and the console gamer. Oh, didn't y'all see that stuff that was floating around saying that Phil Spencer wanted to ditch consoles and just focus on mobile? Hence why they're trying to push this deal to get as billions more gamers on their platform and in their ecosystem. Microsoft don't care about the console gamer. I told you guys that. That report is coming out talking about Phil Spencer via an email. So many email about Phil Spencer is getting exposed. You didn't see that to talk about, right? Their main objective is mobile and cloud. Mobile and cloud with this ABK deal more than anything else. Their main existence, mobile and cloud. They don't care about the console gamer. They don't care about me and you. All they care about is the mobile and cloud. That's where the money at. That's where more of the player base is, not on the consoles, right? Because Phil Spencer said the ceiling is already there for console gaming. Whoever wants to buy a console, they're going to buy a console. Whoever don't want to buy it, they're going to play on PC. They're going to play on their tablet. They're going to play on their phone. They're going to, whatever the case may be, and they're going to enjoy Xbox, and that's it. So nobody really and truly cares so much about console gaming anymore. Considering that we're getting a bunch of 30 FPS, that is a turn off. More and more people now are going to build PCs. PC prices are coming down in terms of components. You can buy, you know, a graphics card for markup price. You know what I'm saying? Less than the markup price. 2 years, 3 years ago, well, markup price like crazy. Now, way less than the markup price. Way less than MSRP. You can build a PC so easy now. Easier than ever to get better performance. Why sit there and buy a Series X, which is a joke of a console? Why sit there and buy that when half the games that is in development right now ain't coming out for the Series X? By the time those games coming out, oh, sorry, Microsoft already going to be talking about the next Xbox console. So you just wasted your money just like you wasted money on the One X. Yeah. We got a report also covering the fact that Bobby Kotick basically said that the Switch 2 is on the level of a PS4. On the level of a PS4. We talked about that a long time ago. I don't know why this is a surprise. Okay, if the Switch 2 is on the level of PS4 or Xbox One, oh, so let it be. It is what it is. See, people are already complaining about that. It's like whatever you do, people are going to complain. Right? Nintendo is not into this 4K, ray tracing, all this type of, they're not into that. They used to be back in the day, but not anymore. Not anymore. All right. So let's go ahead and let's dig into this because we got some stuff that we got to talk about and discuss. I just have to get that off my chest because the truth is the truth, man. And as gamers, we have to stand up. We have to do better as gamers. We have to. We have to demand better from Xbox. Listen, they went up on the Series X, right? In terms of price in other countries. They're going up. Come July 6th, the price of Game Pass is going to increase. So that simply means our wants and our needs to be higher. All right? Because if they're going up on price, we need to go up on our wants and our needs. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Where is the togetherness? Where is that? Nah, we don't have no togetherness. All we do is fight against each other and bring each other down and, oh, label you as a fanboy. That's all people do. Label you as a fan. Oh, you're just a fanboy. You're just hating on Xbox. Okay, buddy. All right, let's talk about Jim Ryan and the email situation here because Jim Ryan basically exposing the whole thing with Phil Spencer and the reason why Sony was upset about the ABK deal in the first place. And you're going to see why. And this is why I say Microsoft, they're a freaking joke. They say one thing, just like all these CEOs and, you know, top dogs in these companies. They say one thing and then it's actually the other. So let's go into this email. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, retweet the stream if you're out on Twitter. I appreciate the love. Okay. So. Jim Ryan exposes Phil Spencer's email. Like, comment, and subscribe. Here we go. Y'all ready? Let's rock. Sony turned against Microsoft Activision deal after an alarming email from Phil Spencer. Sony Interactive Entertainment Jim Ryan has confirmed that the company wasn't initially concerned about the Activision Blizzard deal. All right. But an email from Xbox CEO Phil Spencer dated back in 2022, August of 2022, that is, really set alarming bells ringing, okay, within Sony, and it went downhill from there. So Sony wasn't really concerned about this ABK deal, well, until this email from Phil Spencer. And it just goes to show you how much of a fake person Phil Spencer is. On one hand, he's saying this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Sony, and oh, you know, we want Sony to be involved, and Sony got all the player base and blah, 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 and this and that, right? Okay. And we're not trying to take Call of Duty away. And he under oath, he said, I want to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. You know, we're not going to remove it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, buddy. But look at this. This is what I'm saying. Exposing the fraudulent mess. Exposing this mess. Why did Sony turn against Microsoft Activision deal? You want to know why Sony was so upset about this? Well, one would say Call of Duty. But no, let's dig into this. On day one of the legal battle between the FTC and Microsoft Activision, the latter produced a bombshell email from Ryan in which he wrote that although the merger isn't great news for Sony, the PlayStation business will be more than okay, right? So he's saying, Jim Ryan is saying, you know what? Obviously, with what's going on with this merger and stuff like that, nah, Sony is going to be okay, right? In his video deposition played on day 3 of the court proceedings yesterday, Ryan confirmed that it wasn't until August of 2022 that Sony became concerned about the deal. Ooh. Here we go. Unfortunately, Spencer's email was completely redacted, meaning that it was entered as evidence and only Judge Jacqueline Corley and lawyers are aware of its contents. Of course it is. Of course it is. What we did get to hear, though, was that Sony isn't against Starfield Xbox exclusivity. Ooh. Okay. Hope that clears up a lot of nonsense. Let's continue. And doesn't see it as a anti-competitive. Furthermore, Ryan alleges that Spencer sent over a list of games. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. You boys better buckle up and get ready for this one here. Listen to this. Ryan alleges that Spencer sent over a list of games that would be supported on PlayStation platforms. You ready for it? You ready for it? Oh, you're not ready. And the list only contained older Activision games. Oh, God. Yeah. Your true colors shining through. Older Activision game. Oh, yeah. We love. Yeah. We're not going to try to. We need everybody. We need everybody to be involved in this, baby. We need everybody to be involved with what we're doing. You know, we're not trying to stop anything. We're trying to make gamers play our games everywhere, on every planet, every situation. We ain't trying to stop anything. Yeah. Older Activision games. Dang. Yeah. Lies of P. As an example, Ryan said that the list included Overwatch, but not Overwatch 2? What? What the? What? Yeah. No. We the good guys. You know what I'm saying? We want what's best for Sony. We want what's best for gamers. You know what I'm saying? We you know, yeah, we the good guys, man. The original Overwatch and not Overwatch 2. I can't. I seriously cannot. Okay, bro. Ryan went on to confirm that following Spencer's mystery email. Oh, it's a mystery. It's a big mystery. Okay. He told Activision CEO Bobby Kotick that he thinks the deal is anti-competitive and he hopes regulators block it. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Microsoft is digging themselves a hole. Their true intentions is shining through. You trying to make it seem like, hey, you know what? We're trying to keep Call of Duty on play. We're not gonna stop any of these Activision games from being on other platforms or anything like that. You know, we're going around, we're inking up all these 10-year deals and trying to make ourselves look like the good guy. And the reality is, Marlon, what's going on here? The reality is you're taking away these new Activision games pertaining to this email, just going off of the fact that this was the mindset allegedly from Phil Spencer, right? You're taking these games, these new Activision games, allegedly away from PlayStation gamers. And that's okay. Activision Games, a third-party publisher, right? You should be able to want to put Overwatch 2 on there, Diablo 4 on there. Like, you should want those games to be on there, right? Y'all sort out y'all little deal and get these games on Sony's platform, just like how you want Minecraft to be on PlayStation, right? Sort it out, work it out, right? No. You want exclusivity. That's what you want. But you was completely against exclusivity. Now all of a sudden, oh, exclusivity really matters now after you buying Bethesda, right? What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. It just goes to show you. And it's only going to get worse until somebody stands up. I've been standing up in the trenches trying to make a difference, right? You see what's going to happen. It's going to be worse. You think Sony going around inking third-party time exclusivity deal is on the level of Microsoft buying up publishers and making all those games exclusive to their box and their box only? What happens if Call of Duty becomes exclusive to Xbox? What's going to happen? Well, apparently they were sitting there trying to rekindle their relationship with Bungie. They're trying to friend up Bungie after they sabotaged their relationship with Bungie, right? We don't see that to talk about, right? The only thing that we looking at is, yeah, Microsoft, yeah, get ABK deal so that we could get Call of Duty for a cheap price. Yeah, okay. And then when the quality starts dwindling, because all they're going to be doing is buying. Oh, we got Activision Blizzard. Yeah, it was a little rough. We got Activision Blizzard. Let's go get Take-Two next. Let's go get Sega next. They're going to keep going. And it's going to be a train wreck. Because sooner or later, enough is going to be enough. It might not be enough now because some of y'all don't even see what they're trying to do. The same thing that they criticize Sony for, right? Oh, Sony is buying up all these exclusive games. Oh, Sony is inking all these time exclusive deals and this and that, right? Like, what is Sony supposed to do? Third-party games makes up majority of the revenue for PlayStation over their first-party games, right? Third-party deals and games bring in more revenue for every console manufacturer. Everybody knows this over their first-party stuff, unless you're Nintendo, right? But at the same time, it's like, well, look at what's happening. Look at what Microsoft is doing here. What are they doing that is so great? Taking away the subscription model out of it, which we're going to talk about the subscription model. Take away the subscription model out of it, right? And just say, well, they're just going around buying up publishers and making stuff exclusive to Xbox. That still can't save them. Because people are going to be like, well, I used to be able to play Call of Duty on PS5. Or I used to be able to play Call of Duty on Nintendo. Now I got to they're trying to force me to get an Xbox, right? Just to play Call of Duty. Or, I don't know, just to get into their ecosystem. And then look at the quality of the game. The quality of the game is not even the same since Microsoft acquired them. You see what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. My ending comment on this situation is work on your studios, work on your IPs, your first party IPs before you start buying stuff. Because you suck at managing and you suck at quality and talent. You lack that very badly. Let's move on to the next topic. Let's talk about Microsoft buying a PS Studio. Oh, this is all they do, bro. This is all they do. No. It's okay. Let them buy everybody. See, I just told you guys yesterday, 100+ game devs and publishers they were trying to buy. Oh, and even more stuff is coming out now. And y'all still gonna defend this? Yeah. Go ahead and buy up PlayStation Studios as well. Go ahead and get them. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and buy them. Buy them all. Buy them all. Try to buy Sony too. Go ahead and buy Sony. Buy Nintendo while you're at it too. Buy everything. It's okay. It's okay. And so we can play Game Pass and play Nintendo games on Game Pass and play PlayStation games on Game Pass. That's what everybody wants. Right? Because everybody is so quick to defend this situation. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants Microsoft to buy everything. And it's very apparent to me now. Guarantee you if I do a poll right now in this chat, everybody is going to say yes. Do you want Microsoft to buy everything? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch me work right now. Watch this. Do you want Microsoft to buy everybody? Watch this. Watch it. Watch the joke. Do you want Microsoft to buy everyone? Watch this. Watch what everybody gonna say. They gonna say yes. Watch. Watch. They ain't gonna say no. Of course not. Marlon, why would you think such a thing? Why would you think that they're gonna say no? They're not gonna say no. They're gonna say yes. Yes. Yes, Microsoft, keep buying. Because we're going to get all those games for a cheap price. Yeah, buy Sony too while you at it. Yeah. Yeah. Buy Sony too while you at it. God dang, boy. What a shame. What a freaking shame, bro. Buy Sony too. Buy every doggone thing. Yeah. And let's put it in the Game Pass. That's what everybody want for a cheap price. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love cheap. That's what they want. All right. So while you have fun with that, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this situation here. Okay? So Sony buying a PS Studio. Now, this is interesting, right? Because Xbox considered buying Bungie and Housemarque before Sony had a chance to even snap them, before Sony snapped them up. Microsoft was trying to buy Housemarque. Can you imagine if Microsoft would have bought Housemarque? Oh, heck no. What? Flush that. Flush that. What? Wow. You heard it right here. Housemarque and Sony has been in partnership forever. That's why Sony bought them. Microsoft is out here was trying to buy Housemarque. Are y'all even hearing what I'm saying? Imagine if Microsoft would have bought Housemarque. Are y'all hearing me? How good would have that been? Wow. Told you guys, you don't listen. They were trying to buy, they literally was trying to buy everybody. But no. You was trying to buy all these studios and game publishers. But Insomniac Games was on the list. Insomniac Games was on the list. What did you do? You turned down Insomniac Games. Right? You turned down Spider-Man. But now your Xbots are crying about Spider-Man not being on the system. You see what I'm saying? You see, you don't have no faith. You don't even have no taste when it comes to talent. That's why the games are the way they are. But you couldn't buy Insomniac, but you were trying to buy Housemarque? Really? What a freaking joke. I can't. I get out of here. And people are defending this. It's no, Marlon. It's okay. They needed to buy Housemarque. Okay, so Microsoft buys Housemarque. So you're telling me that Returnal, just saying that if they would have bought Housemarque, Returnal would have been dope on Xbox? Like, you telling me Returnal would have stand a better chance on Xbox, look better, play better on Xbox? That's a question for PlayStation fans. What do you guys think? Do you think that Microsoft's touch with Housemarque would have been great? I want to ask you guys that. You think Microsoft would have done a better job? Considering Sony had a longer history with Housemarque, been working with Housemarque for years. Answer me that question. You don't go around buying and buying and buying, and you don't have no relationship. You have zero relationship. Zero. You just buying and buying and buying just to we're the big bad wolf. I am glad Sony copped Housemarque because their relationship has been stemming for years from what? The PS3? Was it Resogun? Was their first game? If I'm not mistaken, I think that was on, is it Resogun? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Resogun, right? Is it Resogun? What was their Resogun? Was it Resogun? Housemarque. I think that was I think their first game was Resogun. If I'm not mistaken, Housemarque. Yep, Resogun. Yeah, so it is Housemarque, right? Yep, Housemarque right here. I'm looking it up. Resogun, a shoot 'em up video game developed by Housemarque and published by Sony Computer Entertainment so it was for PS4, my bad. So it was for PS4. Oh, wait. No. It was PS3. So I was correct. While ports for PS3 and Vita developed by Climax Studios, okay, were released in 20. Yeah. So Resogun. Resogun was their first game, right? Okay. So Resogun. Okay, so I'm correct on that. So I knew that was one of the first ones. But yeah, it was on PS4 and stuff. So you know, they've been with Sony for years. They had relationships with Sony for years, releasing on Sony and things like that. And you know, to see Microsoft coming in here and just buying. But yeah, Resogun was amazing. Mick Sean Williams with the $5 says, do that same poll for Sony just to justify the difference so that we can see the hypocrisy from both sides of the fence. Yeah, they don't want me to do that because I get, let me see, 78% of you guys said no. 78% of you guys said no. Now, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question though. All right. Let me ask you this. Would you guys be okay? Oh, let me ask you this. Would Returnal. Let me ask you this. Would Returnal. All right, here we go. Here we go. So would Returnal be better on Xbox? Would Returnal be better on Xbox if Microsoft bought Housemarque? Yeah, this is what I really want to see. Man, this is crazy, boy. Microsoft out here trying to buy every freaking publisher. Like, this is crazy. Every freaking publisher. Nah, but it's okay. It's okay, though, because it's Microsoft. They can get away with whatever because it's okay. Yeah, Microsoft has the same taste as Sony. Microsoft has the same taste as Sony, so it's okay. Microsoft has the same taste when it comes to quality. It's okay. Yo, OG Gaming with the 5 says exactly, McShawn, exactly 100. Yeah, Microsoft, it will be better. It will so be better, right? It will so be better. Yeah. All right, let me let that marinate on y'all heads for a minute. Okay, so let's move on here. We do have something to kind of go over and discuss in terms of Bobby Kotick. All right, so Bobby Kotick. Let's talk about Bobby Kotick and what he is actually saying. This is sort of contradictory to what's actually going on right now because it's like, why is Bobby Kotick saying what he's saying, right? In terms of Game Pass. Jim Ryan said that it was destructive, value destructive, or whatever the case may be, right? And a lot of publishers don't like Game Pass. Well, Activision don't like Game Pass either, right? We already talked about this before. So this is kind of a contradiction within itself because it's like here they are being bought by Microsoft to be shoved into a subscription service, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's dig into this one. So I love how, shout out to Benji Sales for this one. Bobby Kotick says he is not in favor of multi-game subscription services. Says he has seen the impact subscription services have had for media companies, having a negative financial impact for most of them. Says he doesn't want to put games in sub-services or Game Pass. Oh my God, have mercy. Okay. It said Microsoft is killing the FTC in court, killing them. Okay. So you're hearing it from Bobby Kotick right here, right? You hear what he just said, right? But here you are trying to let Microsoft gobble up Activision. Oh, no. I'm not for the subscription service stuff, right? Because it negatively impacts sales for the games and obviously quality as well, right? That's what Bobby Kotick is saying right now. This is insane. What? Like, make that make sense. Make that make sense. Oh my God, this man is lying. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Bobby. Hold on. Bobby. See what I say about these corporations, how they lie, how these CEOs lie. Bobby. Wait a minute, Bobby. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, let's see here. What? Bobby. Hold on. Do y'all see what Bobby? What is that? What is that in the month of July? What is that? Oh, yeah, we don't like our games being in subscription services, sub-subscription services, or Game Pass. But here we have Cold War in the month of July on PlayStation Plus. Bobby! 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 Oh my God, Bobby! 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 Oh, come on, Bobby! 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 What are you saying, Bobby? Bobby! Bobby! Come on, Bobby! So you are telling me you don't like your games being in subscription services, sub-subscription services, Game Pass. So basically you're talking about PlayStation Plus as well, right? Because you said services, right? Subscription services and quotations Game Pass. And here we are having Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. One of the main games in July's PlayStation Plus. Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. The lies of Bobby. The lies of Bobby. We might as well just throw that into the mix. Throw that into the mix. Bobby. Can't say I believe you, Bobby. Right? So here you are being bought out by Microsoft for all your games to be in a subscription service. And here you are having one of your premier games, Cold War, right, in a subscription service. So which one is it? This is why you can't take anything that these guys say as face value. They're evil. They're corrupt. They're two-faced hypocrites. One hand, they say this. The other hand, they say this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me enlighten y'all with this. Bobby even went on ahead and talked to Jim Ryan one-on-one. I bet y'all didn't hear about this, right? He said to Jim, just so you know, if the deal goes south, I would want to work out a new deal with you for Call of Duty. So now all of a sudden you want to be Jimmy Boy's friend. Now you want to be Jimmy's friend. Oh, let's pull Jimmy to the side. Yeah. If this Call of Duty deal don't go the way it's supposed to go, I want to work out a deal with you for Call of Duty. I want to work out a new deal with you. You know, forget about, the situation with Microsoft and the situation going sour and whatever. Nah. I want to work out a new deal with you. Wow, man. It doesn't matter if it's a 2-year-old game. It doesn't matter. The point of the matter is, I even saw a report from Activision. It doesn't matter if it's an old game. The point of the matter is, if you're saying that you do not like your games to be in a subscription service, that needs to be across the board. Why are we defending this? There's no defending this. If you say you do not like your games to be in a subscription service, then it needs to be, it doesn't matter how old the game is. Are we serious? Bobby wants his money. I don't know what to tell y'all. Doesn't matter how old the game. It could be Call of Duty World War II. It could be what's that Call of Duty game called again? Cold War. It could be Call of Duty Cold War. Right? Not Cold War. What's that game called again? That old Call of Duty game. I think it was on wasn't another game called Cold War, a Call of Duty game? It was an old Call of Duty game, man. I don't remember if it was on PS3. I think it was on PS3 and 360. I don't remember. Doesn't matter which Call of Duty game it is. Black Ops 2, the original Black Ops, World at War. World at War. That's what it's called. World at War. Doesn't matter if it's World at War or Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. Doesn't matter. The fact that you're saying that you don't want your games in this, World at War, guys. Yes, you're correct. The fact that y'all saying like, you don't want your games to be in a subscription service, stand on that. We shouldn't see no Call of Duty game in a subscription service. We shouldn't see that. But it shows you the lies. Advanced warfare. Exactly. Advanced warfare. Doesn't matter how old it is. It's right here in July's monthly games. The irony of what he just said makes zero sense. Now, let's show you the damage control of Bobby Kotick. Let's show you the damage control, right? Because it makes zero freaking sense. Like, it's like, I don't know. Microsoft, it's like, what is the point for Xbox? Like, what's the point of all this? Like, why are you buying? I mean, why are you allowing Microsoft to buy at this point? If that's not what you, oh, no. It's above my hands, right? It's above my hands. Oh, no. It's okay. So let's take a look here. Let's see what's actually happening. Now, in other words, Bobby is saying that the console is aligned. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. There were some other tweets that was connected to what he was saying. Like, I guess he was trying to explain himself in terms of this whole charade, but I'm guessing it was null and void. It makes zero sense to me. Okay, here we go. Judge asked Bobby why he would agree to sell. Yep, here we go. Judge asked Bobby why he would agree to sell Activision to Microsoft if he's opposed to Game Pass multi-subscription. Says he is, now listen to this. Says he has obligations to honor. What? Nah, bro. Dollar bill. Dollar bill. You hear what this man just said when the court, when the judge asked Bobby, wait a minute, Bobby. Bobby. You saying that you don't want your games to be in subscription services or Game Pass. But then he turns around and say he has obligations to honor and wishes of shareholders who wants to sell, plus he can agree to disagree with Microsoft. Oh, you're such a fraud, bruh. This is a joke, man. It shows you. All he cares about is the shareholders and money. That's all he cares about. His piece of the pie once the deal goes through. You don't care about gamers. You don't care about us. You know what I mean? All they care about is their pockets. You see what I'm saying? Makes zero sense. How can you say that you're against something, but then you're supporting the idea of what you're against? Make that make sense. Okay. The one major takeaway I've had so far from Bobby is he does not like Game Pass. Okay, bro. It doesn't matter if you like Game Pass because all the Activision games are going to be in Game Pass. Like what? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. What, Bobby? What are you smoking, bruh? Bobby. So, he don't like Game Pass, and if this deal doesn't go through, don't expect any Activision Blizzard game on Game Pass anytime soon. What? What? This man has lost his natural mind. Bobby has lost his mind. Yeah, Bobby, I need for you to put down the crack pipe. What? Are you hearing this? Are you here? Is this man high? No. I need everybody to chime in. This makes zero. Did you hear what Bobby just said? Okay, no. Y'all not paying attention. Let's read back. Let's read it back again. Let's run it back. Run it back, Marlon, so they can hear you. Walking contradiction. Lies. The lies of Bobby. Bobby. You're not making sense, Bobby. The one major takeaway I've had so far from Bobby is he does not like Game Pass. And if this deal doesn't go through, don't expect any Activision Blizzard games on Game Pass anytime soon. If they get acquired, obviously won't be his choice, but he is definitely opposed to it. Makes no sense. Right? Oh, no, the shareholders. No. It's all about the shareholders, man. My hands are tied. But I don't want Activision games to be in subscription services, right? No. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. They don't freaking care. They don't care. They don't care. Wow, man. Wow. Bobby Kotick sit there and say all this mess, right? This is crazy, man. This is insane. This is literally insane to me. Like, okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see if this ABK deal actually goes through. All Bobby cares about is that money. That's all he cares about. Is that money? I think, isn't he stand to get a whole lot of millions of dollars if this deal goes through? So he ain't losing one way or the other. I think something like 300 and something million or something like that. Maybe close to 400 million if the deal goes through. And then plus he have shares in Activision or some other crap. So he is good. Whatever the case may be, he is good. Man, this is crazy, man. This is why I say, so couple things. So apparently The Last of Us Part 2 cost $200 million to make. Well, $220 million. Let's correct that. $220 million to make. Wow. Okay. That's quite a bit of money. And this is stemming from the FTC case. Are y'all hearing me? Is anybody hearing me? I'm pretty sure my mic is working. So, because of this ABK deal, we're now finding out about two of Sony games on the budget of two of Sony games. All right, so this is coming from iconera.com. On page 21 of this situation, developing and producing AAA games often costs over $100 million, requires hundreds or thousands of developers, and takes years. For instance, development on Horizon Forbidden West, a 2022 SIE first-party release, lasted a total of, it's blocked out, you can't see how many years. What's that? I'm guessing that's 5 years, starting in 2017 and ending in 2022. The cost was what? They blocked it out, 242 million, if I'm seeing it, because they block out some of this stuff, but you can still see it. And 242 million to develop, and peak headcount was over full-time employees. All this stuff is redacted, guys. Development on The Last of Us Part 2, a 2020 SIE first-party release, took longer at months, starting in, I forgot, it's blocked out right there. Development costs were around 220 million, and headcount peaked at around full-time employees. So, I mean, this is basically talking about how much money, these games, but these games were well worth it. 200 plus million. These games were well worth it. I mean, Horizon Forbidden West, 200 plus million, well worth it in my opinion. I mean, some would say, and I would say still stand on, Horizon Zero Dawn is better story-wise than Forbidden West. But if you look at the quality of Forbidden West and all the mechanics, added mechanics, gear and DLC and machines, and just the overall package of the game, I feel like it was well developed in terms of modern, them upgrading the Decima engine a little bit, and us seeing the potential of what the PS5 could do with Burning Shores and things of that nature. So I would say that was definitely worth it there. Also, we need to touch up on a couple other things as well. Final Fantasy 16. Oh boy. A lot of you guys are going to love hearing this information. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this. Make sure y'all like the stream, subscribe if you're brand new. Check this out. Final Fantasy 16 is the fastest selling PS5 exclusive ever, and the 6th fastest selling PlayStation exclusive. Give Sony and Square Enix props. Wow. 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 So y'all heard that right? So I love this summarization from OJF Players, and shout out to my Joy-Con boy, OJ. He says, looks like Final Fantasy 16 has sold over 3 million units since launch last week on PS5. Solid start for sure. For comparison's sake, Final Fantasy 7 Remake sold over 3.5 million units in its first 3 days, but on 100 million install base of the PS4. Final Fantasy 15 did 5 million on day one. So definitely solid right there for Final Fantasy 16. Again, it is the fastest selling PS5 exclusive at number 6. All right, so we have God of War Ragnarok, 5.1 million with a total of 11 plus million. We have Last of Us Part 2, 4 plus million. Over 10 million copies. And we have Final Fantasy 7 Remake at number 3 with 3.5 million and topped out at what, 5 plus million shipped. We have Spider-Man, all right, at 3.3 million, 3.3 plus million, and topped out at 20 plus million copies. And then we have God of War 2018, that is 3.1 million, tops out at 23 plus million. And then we have number 6, which is Final Fantasy 16, 3 plus million. All right. And then Ghost of Tsushima, number 7, 2.4 million. The fact that Ghost of Tsushima topped out at almost 10 million copies, you know, sold or shipped or whatever you want to call it, that is actually really, really good. I mean, for a new IP. So give Sony and Square their flowers for Final Fantasy 16. All right. So in other news, we got to talk about this. Red Dead Redemption Remaster. You remember we've been hearing rumors about Red Dead Redemption Remaster for a long time. Well, it's rated in Korea. Anytime a game is rated, they obviously spend money to get it rated. So that means it's real. Man, please make this PS5 and series consoles only. Please. No PS4. Please. This remaster of Red Dead Redemption better be for PS5 and series consoles only. I'm tired of PS4. I'm tired of Xbox One at this point. Everybody should be. I mean, we're not in 2013 anymore. So apparently, Rockstar's original Red Dead Redemption has suspiciously been re-rated by Korea's Game Rating and Administrative Committee, hinting a possible remaster. Man, I am really hoping that this really comes out to light. And this ain't on no Xbox One. It's like fully remastered for next generation consoles. I think that would be good. You know, I think that would be really, really good. So let's see here, guys. Let's see here. There was something else that I wanted to bring up to you guys and sort of highlight as well. So we talked about the whole situation with AMD and Bethesda yesterday for Starfield with FSR, right? And all that type of stuff, just AMD only on that promotion. And let's see here. There was something else that I saw yesterday that I wanted to kind of share. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here it is in full writing. It says Sony's Jim Ryan, Kotick, asked to negotiate Call of Duty to cover himself if the merger fails. Ooh. Okay, Bobby, I see you. Okay, Bobby. All right. Sony's Jim Ryan, I believe Microsoft will use Call of Duty to damage us. Ooh. Jimmy ain't playing. Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO Ryan gives a timeline of when he started to notice strong red flags regards to the Microsoft Activision merger. Sony Jim Ryan had a strong convictions about Microsoft purchasing Activision and believes that Microsoft will withhold access to specific games in an effort to use anti-competitive harm against PlayStation. So this is the back end of what I talked about in the beginning. This wasn't always the case, though. Emails show that Ryan originally believed the merger was not an Xbox exclusive play. However, his view changed after a very particular email exchange from August 2022. During his testimony in the FTC versus Microsoft federal hearing, the Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO said that he believes that Microsoft would use Call of Duty to damage PlayStation, either with full foreclosure, withholding Call of Duty completely from PlayStation, or partially foreclose time exclusivity on content and game releases. Wow. Wow. Oh. So check this out. Xbox missed annual revenue forecast by $780 million. I'm going to say that again. Xbox missed annual forecast by $780 million. Let that soak in. Nah, y'all ain't hearing me though. New internal documents from Microsoft business leadership shows that Xbox has missed revenue forecast by over $700 million. Oh, let's get Sony out of the way so that we can hit that goal. The Microsoft Activision merger is being challenged in federal courts, FTC versus Microsoft. Okay, and a lot of interesting information is being released to the public as a result. Court exhibits have uncovered the dynamics of Xbox gaming business and performance expectations from Microsoft SLT, or senior leadership team. One such metric is Xbox revenues. It said the case file exhibit lists includes one of the illuminating 80-page internal Microsoft document that outline where Xbox currently is and where it can grow. It says the slide deck, which was issued during Microsoft Q3 FY 2022, January between March 2023, as assigned as an estimated revenue target of $17 billion. Sit down where y'all are and listen to that. $17 billion for the Xbox game division. Whoa, that's a lot of money. I'm going to say that again. Between Microsoft Q3 FY 2022, January to March 2023, has assigned an estimated revenue target. So their target revenue-wise, $17 billion for the Xbox games division. That's a lot of money. It says actual results were quite different. Xbox made $16.22 billion in FY 2022, missing that internal target by some $780 billion. I'm sorry, $780 million. Got work to do, Microsoft. Got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. Q&A time. Wow. Woo. Oh, wait. Wait. Before we go to Q&A, I must talk about these PlayStation Plus games. And don't mind Bobby. Bobby is okay. Bobby is high on something. I don't know what Bobby is high on. These PlayStation Plus games that we have for the month of July. There you go. Ladies and gents. So for the month of July, we have Call of Duty Cold War. If you haven't played Call of Duty Cold War, I would say it's definitely better than Vanguard, in my opinion. So give it a check. there. Obviously, we have Alan Wake. Perfect timing. I think this month's July. Don't mind Bobby, by the way. Don't mind Bobby. Bobby. So I think this month for PlayStation Plus fans, I think this is great. Alan Wake 2 is dropping in October. So great time to get back into Alan Wake, the remaster. So that's insane value there. And then we have Endlin, Extinction is Forever. So that's an indie game there. So I think solid lineup there. If you haven't finished Cold War, right? If you never played the campaign, you never played the multiplayer, well, now's your time to dive into this. And obviously Alan Wake, being able to play that, finish it if you haven't, or if you haven't played it since like the 360 days or whatever. So there goes that. All right, so let me know your thoughts on July. Is it a dub or is it an L? Let me know. All right, so Q&A time. Give me 1 second. Somebody ring my doorbell. Just want to make sure that it's not about lemons again. 10 lemons. All right, so I'm here. Q&A. All right, so we let's knock out the Q&A. I don't know who was knocking on the door. Q&A. Did y'all enjoy the show? Give me a dub, man. Give me a dub. Give me a dub. All right, Q&A time. It said, tell Gorilla we need a new kill zone. I know, but that's not going to happen. It says, Cold War campaign was okay, in my opinion. Okay. Better than Vanguard, in my opinion. It says, Xbox is trying to buy their way to the top because they can't compete. Hey, and that's okay because people are defending them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Microsoft is buying. Microsoft is buying. Everybody is okay with that. Microsoft is buying. Everybody's okay with that. Microsoft is lacking talent, but it's all good. You have all these studios you're not utilizing, like Matt Booty. Look, let me scratch that in your 2019 email. It's old. Dang, it's old. Hey. It says Marlon Bobby is going insane. Straight jacket. It says on standby. He said Microsoft got money to spend. Sony is poor. Hey, there you go. It says we need Undead Nightmare 2. It says, let me ask you, do you think it is okay with Sony inking deals to keep games off of Xbox? Same thing. That conversation, that particular question or statement is ludicrous to me because it's the same thing with Xbox. What is Xbox doing right now? Buying Activision, buying, Bethesda, keeping games off of PlayStation. So I don't know what you're asking, bro, because they both do the same thing. So I don't know what you're asking, what you're insinuating, because what is Microsoft doing? Buying Bethesda, right? Who is that on my door? Hold on just a second. All right, my bad, my bad. I had to take care of that. 11, please. All right. Let's get back to the Q&A. It says, let's see. It said, these dudes in the chat are weird. They mad at you for reading documents Microsoft provided to the FTC instead of being mad at Microsoft for lying this whole time to them. Sad times. It's okay. It said, Marlon Forspoken is back on the gaming charts. Let's see here. It says, I gotta buy Forspoken, by the way. It says, if the deal doesn't go through, Bobby be like, so Jim, do you want that 30-day map pack? It says, I'm asking because Sony been doing that for years now. Same thing with Microsoft. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, let me say this. Let me ask you this. Maybe I need to do a poll. Because how is it okay for Microsoft to buy entire publishers? I'm trying to figure this out. How is it okay for Microsoft to buy entire publishers, right? But Sony going around inking third-party deals, time exclusive deals. How is that bad? I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Microsoft does the same thing. They go around inking deals for Game Pass, right? There's a lot of games that are on Game Pass that are never coming to PlayStation. It's the same thing. So I don't understand, why is it okay for Sony to go around inking third-party timed exclusivity deals for their player base, for their fan base? Microsoft is sitting here buying entire publishers and making the games exclusive. Which one is worse? Which one is worse? Because the last time I recall, time exclusivity is only temporary. Buying a whole entire publisher, that's permanent. Literally permanent. Unless it's like an open agreement like what Sony have with Bungie, to where they have freedom to do whatever they want to do. But you're buying entire freaking publishers and making that exclusive to your ecosystem. Come on, man. I think that's a bit outlandish, right? Everybody is talking about, oh, well, Sony did this years and years ago. Time exclusive things. Time exclusivity. Microsoft does the same thing. Do you see Halo, Gears, Forza, any of those games? Do you see High on Life on PlayStation? Right? Do you see Elder Scrolls anymore on PlayStation? Do you see is Redfall on PlayStation? Starfield, is that on PlayStation? Stop, man. Stop it. Stop. It's the same exact thing. It's the same thing. Come on, man. It's the same thing. Microsoft, which one is, let me ask you this. Which one is worse? Let's see here. Which one is worse? Which one is worse? Which one is worse? Buying publishers? Buying publishers or timed? Or time exclusivity? Which one is worse? Which one is worse? Which one is worse? Because they both do the same thing. Microsoft do time exclusivity for Game Pass. Which one is worse? You tell me which one is worse. I need everybody to honestly vote on that. And please do not be biased with your vote. Do not be biased. Because the last time I recall, right? Buying publishers, yeah, that is worse than time exclusivity, because time exclusivity at least gives the other publisher a chance to be able to get that game after it's out of time exclusivity. Buying a whole entire publisher and making all the games exclusive to your system, yeah, that is worse to me. That's my opinion. So I ask this. Y'all expect Sony to be in business by just first party games? No time exclusivity, no Silent Hill 2. I mean, no nothing. No Final Fantasy, no nothing. Just first party game. You expect Sony to stay in business with just first party games? No second party, no third party, nothing. Is that what y'all, is that okay? You expect, and it's okay for Microsoft to do time exclusivity. It's okay for Microsoft to buy publishers. Is that what y'all really sitting here telling me? I can't have a discussion with you guys. I can't, because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's all one-sided for Microsoft, and that's okay. You want Microsoft to keep buying? I'm happy for you. Let Microsoft keep buying. Is that what y'all want? Y'all want me to be fake? Y'all want me to sit here and pretend? I'll pretend, if that for the views and for the clicks, because it seems like you don't want somebody to be real with you and pick sense out of nonsense. It's okay for one particular company to sit there and buy up entire publishers and have hundreds of publishers and game developers on their lists to go ahead and purchase every single. What's the fun in that? Playing every single thing on Xbox. Is that what y'all want? Be my guest. I don't care one bit. If y'all want me to be fake, I'll be fake for y'all. I'll be fake like the rest of these dudes. Is that what y'all want? Y'all want me to be fake? Y'all don't want me to be original and speak my own mind, right? Regardless of who cares or what. No, y'all want me to be fake. Y'all want me to be one-sided for Microsoft. No. It's okay. It's okay for Microsoft to buy up big publishers and continue to buy the whole entire industry. That's okay. Use their power and their greed to own the entire video game industry. No. It's okay. Congratulations. Congrats. Keep buying. Eric V, I don't want to remember Brenda Davis. I don't want to remember Brenda Davis. I don't want to remember Brenda Davis. I said, do we know if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Final Fantasy 16 SH2R is timed or coming? Those are not coming to Xbox because that will be up to Square. That's a Square thing. Yes, Sony did some time exclusivity on those games, but it's up to Square. It's up to Square. Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that they were trying to buy Square too, right? Y'all are a freaking joke, man. I can't have conversations with y'all. Y'all are a freaking joke. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time having conversations with y'all. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. That's the thing. You know, it's funny because during the Xbox One generation, Microsoft literally had more games. After the Xbox One generation, the games just dwindled away. Partnerships they had with Capcom, with Dead Rising and all them partnerships. No. All that is okay. You see what I'm saying? Man, y'all, waste of time, man. Waste of time. Fanboy? Is that really? How is it that I'm a Sony fanboy? What does Sony have to do with this? What does Sony have to do with Microsoft buying up publishers? That's the best that y'all can do? Marlon is a PlayStation fanboy. Is that the best that y'all can do? Is that the best that y'all can say? Marlon is buying up everything Sony. Oh, he's a Sony fanboy because he's trying to stand up and trying to demand better for those two piece of garbage consoles that's just sitting there gathering dust. Oh, he's a fanboy. Man, I should just throw both my Xboxes out the window. Garbage. Waste of time. Heck, I play my ROG Ally more than I play my Xbox. I couldn't tell you the last time I turned on that piece of garbage. Couldn't tell you the last time I turned on that Series S. Garbage. Couldn't tell you the last time I turned on that Series X. Sitting in the box since I've gotten it. Sitting there. Right? Because there's no full utilization besides old games. That's it. Optimized for Series X. Old games. FPS boost. Old games. Barely anything that's utilizing the hardware. And get out of here, bro. Talking garbage, talking about, oh, yeah. And listen, bro, get out of here, bro. Talking about fanboy. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. I don't have time. I don't have time to be a fanboy. I don't have time. I really don't. Oh, you're exposed. How am I exposing myself? Please tell me, how am I exposing myself? What am I saying that I'm exposing myself to be a PlayStation fanboy? So if somebody sit here and say, man, this is wrong what Microsoft is doing, buying up publishers. Oh, you're a Sony fanboy. Hear how stupid that sounds. It said these publishers don't have to sell nothing. You can't put it on the buyer. It goes both ways. Xbox is pointless at the end of the day. Xbox is pointless. Xbox is a joke right now. It's literally a joke. Xbox, nobody can sit in this stream and tell me that Xbox is remotely close to the 360 generation. You be lying. Xbox is a joke. The consoles are a joke at this point. People are selling their Series X's, right? And buying PCs. Why? Because you don't need consoles to enjoy Xbox. You can get on the ROG Ally. You can get on your phone. You can get on your TV, your Samsung TV. You don't need an Xbox. Xbox is a joke of a console. It's a joke of a brand. All they doing is just buying up publishers. Oh, that is so great. Whatever, bro. Y'all keep your L box. Keep your L box. 30 FPS games. In 2023, we gaming at 30 FPS. On the world's most powerful freaking console, we're gaming at, big fat 3-0. 30 FPS. Right? When I could sit there and fire up a PC and play those same games at 60 or even higher. 30 FPS. Garbage. Lies. Right? No, but that's okay. No. Because, Marlon's a fanboy. Right? Marlon's a fanboy. But the fact still remains that we're still getting 30 FPS games on the world's most powerful console in 2023. 30 FPS. Okay. He's down bad. I'll tell you what's down bad, bro. I'll tell you what's down bad. Why are you here if I'm down bad? He's down bad. Yeah, he's down bad. He's down. Oh, FPS are overrated. Woo! Woo! FPS is overrated. This is funny. These trolls, these Xbox corporate shills are funny. Wow, you're so funny. Wow. So all of a sudden, FPS is overrated. So why did you buy these consoles in the first place? Now it's overrated. But if it was Sony, it wouldn't be overrated. It would be a massive problem. I can't. FPS is overrated. How in God's name is FPS overrated when we all advocated for better? We sitting here paying $70 for our games, $70, and FPS is overrated? You're a clown. You're delusional if you're sitting there and telling me that FPS is overrated. Well, go back to PS4 and Xbox One then. If FPS is over, hear how stupid that sounds. Go back to Xbox One. Carry your box side back to Xbox One generation. Hear how delusional that sounds. Oh, FPS is overrated. Yeah, but Microsoft is sitting here giving you unfinished games, revealing unfinished games that shouldn't even be revealed because it ain't coming out no time soon. No release date, no gameplay, right? Unpolished, broken experiences at 30 freaking FPS. And no, that's okay. But if it was Sony though, oh, you wouldn't hear the end of it. What's the whole point of you buying an Xbox? What's the whole point of you owning an Xbox? There is no point in buying an Xbox right now. If I was working at GameStop or wherever, I would tell people, you know what? Get you Game Pass and go build you a PC. Get you a Game Pass and go. That's what I would. If I was a sales advisor, go get you Game Pass and go build yourself a PC. Period. End of story. Do not waste your money. Do not go to the mall and waste your money like an idiot and go buy a Series X or a S. You're wasting your time. You're literally wasting your time. Because at the end of the day, Microsoft is not going to care about you. They're not going to care about your needs or your wants or whatever they can. No. 30 FPS is okay. Oh, because it's overrated. Okay. Go back to PS4 and Xbox One. Carry your box side back to that. Stupid. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, right. Like GameStop don't sell PC. Man, don't get me upset, man. Don't get me upset. GameStop don't sell PC on their website. They don't sell PC. They don't sell parts and stuff like that. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Okay. Ha. Final Fantasy 720p 30. Redfall. Freaking 30 FPS. Starfield. 30 FPS. Yeah. Let's see which console has the more 30 FPS games. Yeah. That's all y'all can go back on is Final Fantasy. Oh, 720p 30. Okay. How much 30 FPS games does Xbox have? Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time talking to these. Waste of time talking to these clowns, bro. Waste of time. Waste of time. Do you see any of Sony's first-party studio games at 30 FPS? Final Fantasy 16 is third-party via time exclusivity. That's a Square thing, right? That's not a Sony first-party thing. Which one of Sony's first-party studio games is running at 30 FPS? No. 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 Yeah. Same thing with Forspoken, right? That's a Square thing. Okay. Those are third-party freaking games, you freaking man. Listen, don't get me upset. Don't get me upset, bro. You freaking man. I'm trying to curve my tongue. I'm trying. It's a shame. It's a shame. First party. You got two games coming out in 2023. 2 games at 30 FPS. First party at 30 FPS. Can't say the same for Sony, right? Because all of Sony games from their first party, not third party. First party is all 60 FPS. Can't say the same for Microsoft, right? You can't say the same for Microsoft. Unoptimized garbage. Trash. Not even on the same quality as Sony. So laugh all you want about Final Fantasy 16 all you want. Who cares? Laugh about it. Laugh all you want. Oh, it's overheating. It's overheating. Yeah, laugh all about that. It's so funny. But the fact still remains. Y'all are getting 30 FPS games because it's a creative decision. Do you see Sony sitting out here with their first party studio games saying it's a creative decision while we're going to lock the game at 30? Get out of here, man. Yo, you can see the difference. You don't need Einstein to tell you that. Where were you guys? The ones that was cheering on 12 teraflop of GPU compute power. Where is the 12 teraflop of GPU power? Oh, I'm sorry. Come here, Series X. Come here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Let's see. Let's see. Get over here. Right? On the world's most powerful console. 30 FPS. You the one that bought into that lie. So did I. 30 FPS. First party games, 30 FPS. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. 30 FPS. 2023. Nah, that's okay. That's okay. But you don't see none of Sony first party studios doing that. You see their partners. Third party partners. Sony don't have 100% control over what third-party studios do. They don't. They help manage here and there, but they don't have 100% control over what third-party companies do. They don't. Unlike Microsoft, which owns Bethesda and gave a blind eye to Redfall, all right? And almost, because of the shame and disgrace, almost going to be doing the same thing with Starfield. Okay, 30 FPS is fine. That's all that tells me. That's all that tells me. 30 FPS is fine in 2023. In 2023. Sit down and think about what I just said. 2023, 30 FPS. 30 FPS has been existing since forever. Nah, that's okay. Nah, because we too chicken to speak up and demand better. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. No. It's Microsoft. It's okay. But let this be a Sony box. Let this be PlayStation, and it'll be a whole nother conversation. Let this be PlayStation first-party studios putting out games at 30 FPS. Let it be Spider-Man 2 at 30 FPS. You wouldn't hear the end of it. It will be a big old deal. But nah, because it's Xbox, oh, you a Sony fanboy. Oh, you're fake outrage. Oh, you a PlayStation pony. You're an elitist. Oh, you having a meltdown. Oh, you having a crisis. All that, man, don't let me cuss. All that nonsense. Shut your, bro, man. Some of y'all, man. Some of y'all are just, I'm just so fed up with gaming right now. I really am. I never seen so much corporate shills and slaves for these freaking companies. If this was a Sony box in my hand right here, man, I'll be ripping Sony a whole different one. I wouldn't care. I'll be like, Sony, really? This is the PS5, and we're getting games at 30 FPS? Oh, heck no. It's over 9,000. I don't care how beautiful the game looks. Oh, no. We need this to be 60. 60 over 30 every day of the week. I don't care what you say. I don't care what none of y'all say. 60 over 30. I don't care about fidelity. I don't give a doggone about volumetric fog. I don't give a doggone about any global illumination. I don't care about any of that. Performance over everything. Don't care. Don't care. Give me the option. Give me the option as a gamer. That's the whole point of me buying this box in the first place. Give me that option. I don't care. Anybody who says otherwise, you ain't got no sense. How is it okay for us to sit here and are you that delusional in your brains? You're telling me it's okay for us to graduate from 30 FPS gaming over a decade long and then come into a new generation and accept mediocrity? Are you that delusional in your brains? Are y'all that crazy and stupid? Really? Is that okay? Man, we gaming is down bad. You're right. Gaming is down bad because I never seen a bunch of puppets and corporate shills. Nah. But if this was Sony, you ex-frauds will be sitting there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep tearing Sony a new one. But no, when it's your favorite piece of plastic, oh, you get defensive. Instead of calling this up. Where were you when I was calling Final Fantasy out? And be like, this is unacceptable. 720p, 30 FPS, unacceptable. Whether it's one boss or no boss or whatever boss or during combat, unacceptable. Where were you when I was calling out Sony and Square Enix for that crap? Where were you when I was doing that? Nah. You're just seeing one thing. You're just seeing one thing. That's all you're seeing is just one thing. Instead of calling Microsoft out and be like, this is unacceptable. Nah, it's okay. It's okay, Phil. It's okay. Bunch of corporate slaves and worshipers. Y'all are freaking worshipers of Microsoft. Seriously, that's what you are. And the same thing goes for the ponies. They worship every single thing that Sony does. I don't care what none of y'all say about me. I don't give a doggone on what y'all think, what you got to say. Keep wasting your time. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care. So make your videos, make your tweets, do whatever you want to do because I don't care because the reality is the reality at the end of the day. Do not make it seem like better, aiming for better and striving for better is a bad thing. All we want is better for everybody, for all these consoles, whether it's PS5, whether it's series consoles, whether it's PC. I don't have time for fanboying. That's a waste of my time. Being one-sided puts you nowhere. So because I have a mind of my own, because I'm not corporate slaving and corporate shilling and bootlicking, really? Y'all get out of here. Stop wasting my time. I got other things to do with my time. If y'all can't come to me with having a legit conversation, don't waste my time, bro. I don't have time for nonsense. If you're not going to comment something sensible, don't waste my time and I won't waste yours. Because if we're going to sit here and be childish and be fanboys about every single little thing, and it's like, no, this is okay. When it's not okay. It's not okay. 30 FPS, that's okay. Because the game is massive, right? So that's okay. 30 FPS only, that's okay. Man, you know what? This generation is a joke. This new generation of consoles is a joke. A freaking joke. Waste of time. All we're doing is wasting our time. That's all we're doing. We're willing to accept anything, right? Because as long as our bottom line is okay, as long as we're laying comfortably in our houses and we're still signed into Gamepass, no, it's okay. Microsoft keeps shoveling them 30 FPS games. That's all right. Don't aim for more performance. Don't cry out for more performance. Nah, it's okay. Right? Because everybody got money to go build a PC. Don't, as a console gamer, don't cry out for more. Like you're supposed to as a consumer. That is your right. Nah. That's why the world is the way it is. That's why things are the way it is, man. It's more wrong than there is right in the world. And it's okay. It's all right. Don't speak up and say what you got to. No, it's okay. Minute you start speaking up and saying something, ain't looking too good, bro. Yeah, because that's how people are. That's why I just stay to myself. Stay to myself. I don't have time for dealing with people. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't. Really don't. So don't waste my time. I won't waste yours. If you cannot come to me and have a constructive conversation about why is it that Microsoft is missing the mark when it comes to quality, when it's missing the mark of matching Sony. If you can't come up with a sensible conversation, don't waste my time and I won't waste yours. Simple as that. Y'all ain't doing me no favors. None. And I don't care who want to like me and who want to say whatever. I don't care. Period. Call me a pony all you want. Because at the end of the day, as long as I'm playing games, I don't care. So give me a label all you want. I don't care. Because I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be doing my thing. I'm still going to be gaming, doing what I do behind the scenes. It don't matter to me. Gaming is more important to me than anything else, rather than listening to a bunch of corporate shills and bunch of fanboys who don't have anything else better to do with their time. So I don't care what you have to say. So keep your negative, one-sided, blindsided comments to yourself. Period. Oh, you good. You good, OG. You good. You good. You good, man. Don't accept. Don't push yourself for greater. Don't push yourself. Don't try to demand better. Everything that Microsoft is doing is so great. It's so perfect because they got Game Pass, right? And they're feeding you a bunch of, buying publisher games. There's no creativeness. There's no originality anymore. Let's not focus on getting new IPs, building new worlds and new IPs and kind of wow everybody. No, let's keep on buying everybody else's intellectual property so that we can own it, so that we can dominate gaming. Whatever. Y'all can have it. Whatever. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to demand better. All y'all want to do is damage control for Microsoft. Don't freaking care. Nothing y'all can say that's going to hurt my feelings. I don't care. Because all I'm going to do is just laugh in your face. Okay, bro. That all you got to say? Okay, next. I don't care. Make excuses. Keep making excuses for these corporations. And don't call them out. Keep making excuses. So, bro, you have heard anything about Silent Hill 2 remake? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what's going on with that, honestly. Mighty says, you're right, bro. He says, and try to relax to keep your blood. I don't even care about blood pressure, bro. I don't even care. It is what it is, bro. Says, I hear that Final Fantasy 16 is doing awesome with 3 million souls. Yeah, appreciate that. I don't even care about that, bro. I'm just trying to get it off my chest, bro. I don't even care about that. I really don't. Just trying to get it off of my chest because it's annoying. It's very annoying. I don't understand how demanding better is a bad thing. Demanding better makes you a fanboy. I don't understand that. That's the best that they can come up with. And then what they do is, oh, Final Fantasy 3. Oh, where were you when I was calling out Final Fantasy? Okay. Exactly, OG. Exactly. Xbox is far from perfect. They have the bag and they're using it right or wrong. Don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. They got the bag, right? But y'all got to decide that for yourselves. It's not what about I say. I don't want anybody to agree with me. It's up to you guys. You're the ones that's buying the consoles. Y'all the ones who are subscribing to the service. Not me. Okay? I can't spend your money for you. I can't spend your money for you. Y'all got to make that decision on your own. I can't spend y'all money for y'all. Y'all make that decision on your own. I don't know. Maybe we might get another showcase this year. Maybe. I said Bobby has been knocking at my door. He's calling you out. Bobby. He says, but you can demand better, but when you keep saying it every day, it's not like Microsoft is going to listen. That's why we need everybody to come together. We need everybody to be channeling the same energy. We need everybody to be channeling the same energy. I can't do it by myself. We have a nation of people here. So everybody needs to speak up, right? Everybody needs to speak up and say something and try to make a difference. All I'm saying is I want Microsoft to do better. That's all I want. I want them to pay the Series X attention. Show the Series X some love. Aim for a higher quality. That's all I want. New IPs, stop freaking buying. After this, stop buying and focus on the studios that you already have and make the qualities of the games the best that you can possibly make them. That's how you compete with Sony. You don't sit there competing, taking bread out of somebody's mouth on every aspect of everything. You're just buying up every single thing. So now Sony is like, okay, we can't make a deal with EA. We can't make a deal with Ubisoft. We can't make a deal with From Software. They were even trying to buy From Software. We can't make a deal with nobody, right? Time exclusivity wise, because Microsoft got everything. And that's okay. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm wasting my time, bro. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's so stupid. It's so freaking stupid, man. That's what I said. I don't have time. I don't have time for this fanboy stuff. I don't. It is so stupid. Don't have time for it. I really don't. Don't have time. So Marlon, all Microsoft wants is for gamer to pay more for less than 60 FPS. There you go. Yep, I talked about that. Lucci Skies, I talked about that yesterday. Yep, exactly, Rohan. Microsoft even said that they could outbuy Sony to compete with them if they wanted to. Yep. It says, who needs 60 frames for a traveling planet simulator anyways? There you go, man. There you go. It's okay, though, because everybody wants to just accept everything. You know what I mean? Instead of calling stuff out. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, let's call it. Oh, Mr. Nemesis. I'm so sorry. I didn't see your $5. Appreciate it. Says, yeah, but that's the problem with buying out AAA studios and not first party. That's why Forza is 60. Horizon Forbidden West is 60 because first party. All right. Thank you, Mr. Nemesis, for the $5. I appreciate it. Yeah, Starfield should be 60. Now, but it's not. But it's not. Say you didn't accept my... Send me a message. Send me a message telling me, because I don't know y'all PSN different from y'all YouTube username. Send me a message telling me, hey, this is Johnny Gaming, whatever, and then we'll take it from there. So I asked y'all a question in a poll the other day. I said, so are y'all okay with... Do y'all think that the Series X can't do 60 frames with the Series X? I mean, the Series X can't do 60 frames with Starfield? And y'all said no. So, listen, man. It is what it is, man. It's going to keep happening. Me saying what I have to say is not going to change reality. It is what it is. We're going to keep on getting what we're getting, and it's okay. He said, go watch the 30 FPS Starfield breakdown. I don't need to watch no 30 FPS breakdown. 30 FPS is 30 FPS. I said, Marlon, bro, you still need to call Sony out on these time exclusive takeovers because Sony was just wrong and exposed in court. 2 and 3 year time exclusive. Really? Okay. Maybe it should be 1 year. Okay? Maybe 2 to 3 years is outlandish. Maybe it should be 1 year or 2 years max. There you go. Right? But that's not me saying what I got to say about this is not going to change reality. It's not. Right? I'm just one man. And the rest of you guys are not going to speak up. So it should be 1 year instead of 2 to 3 years. But Sony's going to do Sony. Sony's going to do Sony. He says, you don't think a game can be great at 30 FPS? No, sir. I never said that. What I am saying is the game can be great. Like I said, Starfield looks good to me. I'm not a fan of the performance, and I'm not a fan of the facial animations. Okay? I still do believe that we need land vehicles to drive around and stuff. It's going to be a walking simulator. Some of you guys don't care, right? But you get on Death Stranding for being a walking simulator. Whatever. Don't matter to me, right? But it is what it is, right? Now, frame rate doesn't make or break a game being great. What makes a game great is everything else beyond the frame rate. But what I am saying to you, this is the next generation of consoles, and we're not even 3 full years into the generation, and we're getting games at 30 frames per second without performance. Why is it that you think people buy PCs? Why are people buying PCs? Because people want better performance. That's all I'm saying. So I don't need nobody twisting my words. All I'm saying is we need to fight more for performance. Not saying a game at 30 FPS is bad. That is stupid. Anybody who's saying, oh, a game is bad at 30 FPS is crazy. We're talking about performance. Okay? A game could be phenomenal in terms of the experience, in terms of the story, the characters, the world, the sound. Right? Everything that the game has to offer. But performance-wise, it could be unplayable at 30 FPS. Because it's dropping frames on the 30. So it becomes unplayable. We're talking about the experience in terms of the frame rate, not the game as a whole. How many of you guys are going to sit here and tell me that you want to sit there and play Starfield at 30 frames and then certain situations happen and then it start dropping to 15 or dropping to 10 and go right back to 30 again on consoles? That's going to ruin the experience for you. Doesn't mean that the game is bad. It means that the frame rate needs work, needs to be optimized. There's a difference. Anybody who is telling you because a game is 30 FPS is saying that the entire game itself, the experience, everything is bad, they're crazy. We're saying performance-wise, nobody wants to sit here and play a game that's dropping below 30. If you're playing a game, right? I've seen it all the time. You're playing a game and it's at 60 frames. It drops down to 50 or it might drop down to 45. Still playable. I mean, you can see a little bit of stutter there, right? But it's still playable. And then it goes back up to 60, then fluctuates to 50. I'd rather have more room. What I'm fighting for, what this channel exists on is standing up for what's right and also calling these companies out and demanding better. I'd rather have more room than having no room at all, because 30 frames, oh, that's if it drops for whatever reason from 30, it goes into unplayable territory. Now it goes into 20 frames, 15 frames, 25 frames. What? And you're going to have shooting going on in the game. You're going to be walking around and stuff like this. Boom, boom. whatever the case may be, and it's going to drop below that? Who wants to sit there and play a shooting game at 30 FPS, or not even say a shooting game, but having shooting mechanics in the game and it's at 30 or less than 30? Come on, man. Come on. Seriously, come on. No, sir. No, sir. I don't care what anybody say. 30 FPS, it is not great. I don't want to play 30 FPS games anymore, man. That's the whole point of us getting up out of the PS4 generation. Ain't you guys tired of 30 FPS? We've been experiencing that for 10, 15 plus years. 20 years at this point. Ain't you tired of old technology taking over once again? 30 FPS? Really? Can we aim for 60 and more? We just came out of a 10 plus year console race with nothing but 30 FPS games, and we're going back into that, and that's okay because it's our favorite piece of console plastic corporation. It's okay. Man, I don't know about y'all, but you know, the bottom line is Microsoft is not using the full potential of the Series X. End of story. Microsoft, this entire generation, is for the casuals. And if you're into that casual lane or group of people, I'm happy for you. Because 30 FPS, low polygon, low res, low quality, that's what you're going to get on Series S. Because it's nothing close to what the Series X offer in terms of performance and power, right? That's why you spend that extra $200, because you expect to get higher frames, higher resolution, higher textures, better performance. That's why you buy a Series X. You don't buy a Series X to get the same level of performance that you're getting on a Series S. Get out of here if you think otherwise, because it makes zero sense. Microsoft is sitting here choking their games and bottlenecking their games and forcing developers to develop for the S, right? So the S is always going to hold back the X. Maybe you might have 1 and 2 games here and there that's going to fully utilize the X, but by the time that happens, we're almost into a whole new generation. I don't know why that's so hard for us to understand. Oh, yeah. You too. I've already talked about it. Don't know if you watch the streams. I don't know if you watch the streams, but I've talked about that. You see what I'm saying? I've talked about, Perfect Dark and how the game is in early stages of development. Yes. And allegedly the game is going to be episodic. So that game is not coming out in another 2 to 3 more years. Understand that they announced this game, 2 years ago? Almost 3 years ago at this point. And Perfect Dark is not coming out no time soon. By the time Perfect Dark comes out, we probably hearing about Microsoft's next console. Same thing with Fable. These games are not coming out no time soon. Keep waiting, brother. Keep counting, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be counting all these games that Microsoft have in development, but you ain't going to be able to play them no time soon. No time soon. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. Like, Perfect Dark, early development, Everwild. What's going on with that? What's going on with Everwild? You know what I'm saying? Fable, 2025, holiday, maybe 2026 before that comes out. State of Decay 3. Nothing on State of Decay 3 is in early development as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not coming out no time soon. Gear 6, no time soon. Everwild, no time soon. What? And we sitting here buying Series X's like we ain't got no sense, and sitting here hoping and wishing that Microsoft is going to fully utilize the Series X? That's not going to happen. You know why? Because they're too busy buying publishers and not managing the studios that they currently do have. That's a problem. Man. He said, you leave my Switch alone, Marlon. Thank you so much, Gamer Live Studio. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate you. Says you don't understand. Both consoles are holding back next-gen gaming. CPU and GPU is combined under one custom chip. PC don't have that issue because they got a dedicated GPU and a dedicated CPU for more FPS. Gamer Live Studio, I understand what you're saying. I understand that. But with stuff like FSR, Super Resolution Fidelity FX, being a thing with AMD for these consoles, which Starfield apparently is going to have that embedded because they're partnered up with AMD. Hear me what I'm saying. Like, developers have to develop with these systems in mind. It's way too early to be talking about CPU limitations. It's way too early to be talking about GPU limitations. Are you kidding me? 2 years into the generation and we're already talking about limitations? We understand that it's different with PC, right? Because you always can modify your PC to your liking, whether it's CPU or GPU. Get something more powerful or more faster. Consoles, we know that's fixed, right? Until we get an upgrade from Sony or Microsoft. Developers just have to fully utilize what they have. I could see if we're at the end of the generation, bro. We're not even at the end of the generation, and we already seeing games like Starfield bringing Series X to its knees. Only 30 FPS. No performance. You can't even at least give us dynamic 4K or a lower resolution or something to give us better performance, to play the game at a better... It's a waste of time. Waste of time talking. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all gonna play Starfield at whatever y'all gonna play it at, and it's all good. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support, man. Appreciate y'all watching, liking, subscribing, and yeah. So I appreciate y'all. You know, thank y'all for all of you guys who take the time out of your day to come to my streams and give me your time. I appreciate your time. I don't like wasting people's time. I don't like people wasting my time. And it's getting harder and harder to do these streams every day because you get into these conversations and it's like people just not demanding better. People are just so complacent on what we're getting. And it's like, no, bro, we need to demand better. Instead of showing us a 1 terabyte series, okay, the last thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna leave it alone. If the Series X is so limited by the CPU, all right, because apparently Starfield is a CPU demanding game. If the Series X is at the max of what it can do 2.5 years later, why not announce a Series X Pro console? I'm done. Have a good day.